Flan is probably one of my all-time favorite desserts. I mean, that velvety, smooth custard texture and that sweet, warm caramel sauce. I'm about to show you how to make the easiest, most delicious Mexican flan. Oh yeah, welcome to Casa de Cos. So here's a bit of history. We can trace back flan all the way back to the Roman Empire. Can you believe that? Back then, when they started domesticated chickens, they used to use their eggs in order to make this savory, flat cream egg custard called flado. It was later in the Middle Ages that a popular version of flado was now sweet, and it became popular in Spain, then making its way over to the Americas, then spreading throughout Mexico and finally Latin America. And boom, flan was born. Now this flan is inspired by a tres leches cake, which uses the same three milks, evaporated, condensed, and whole, in order to give that rich and smooth velvety texture to the custard. And speaking of which, here are the ingredients and tools we're gonna use for today's recipe. 1 cup of white sugar, 1/3 cup of whole milk, 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, 6 eggs, and 1 tablespoon of a good vanilla. We're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. We are going to place whole milk, sweetened condensed milk, evaporated milk, eggs, cream cheese, and vanilla extract in the blender, and we're going to blend until smooth. We're going to pour the sugar evenly in a saucepan over medium heat and cook it until the edges start to brown, about 1 minute. Then we are going to drag the sugar into the center with a spatula. It's going to continue cooking, and you're going to stir just from time to time until it liquefies. We are going to then pour the caramel into the baking mold and swirl it around. Be very careful because the caramel is hot. And you can use any mold you want. I'm using a loaf pan because I love how nice and smooth it comes out of this one, but you can definitely use any type of mold. I like to wait and let my caramel set and harden for a bit, maybe like 2 minutes. And while we're waiting for that, we're going to pour about 2 inches of boiling water into a large baking dish to make a water bath. Now that that's been said, we're going to pour the mixture right on top of our caramel. We're going to cover with aluminum and set into our water bath for about 45 minutes to an hour until it comes out, and we put a knife inside and it comes out clean. So now that it's out of the oven, a good way to tell if it's done is if the surrounding is solid, but the middle is still a little jiggly. Don't worry about it. It's gonna solid in the fridge. Then to further try, we're gonna stick a knife in there, and if it comes out clean, then it's done. Now that our flan has set, we're going to unmold it by inverting it into a pretty dish for presentation. I like to help the unmolding by separating the sides with a knife before flipping. Then carefully, we're gonna put the dish on top. Right? And flip. I'm gonna give it a few spanks. Ta-da! Look at this beautiful caramel top. It is so satisfying to cut. Yo. I like to cut into a beautiful, even square. And now, it's so smooth and velvety, and custardy, and sweet. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And let me know if you made this amazing Mexican flan and see if you liked it as much as I did, because I know I'm gonna eat the whole thing. See you in the next video.